Hey guys, Sam here with Eating Clean, Cooking Dirty, and I am just going to go over how these menus work so that you can optimize your time. So each of our menus have a list of the recipes on your plate this week. Each recipe has a number list next to it, and those numbers go throughout the entire document. When you get to the grocery list, if you see a recipe or an ingredient that has a number next to it, a 1 next to it, that is being used in recipe number 1. And it follows through the entire document and all of these different ingredients. Things like salt and pepper being used in more than one recipe, you'll see more than one number listed next to them. And then on every grocery list, we have a tip section. The tip section is customized to fit each menu. So you've got some tips and tricks to optimize your week and to kind of get an idea. So if you are a smaller family and you recipes 1 through 3 are more than enough for you for lunch and dinner portions for the week, you might want to cut out recipe number 4, which is designed as a lunch, or cut out one of the 1 through 3 recipes, one of the dinner recipes instead, depending on what you need. But we're trying to make it easy for you to eliminate or add things as you need to. You can also double up on recipes by going to the ingredient list page and seeing what you need for a specific recipe and then making a note to yourself to double it. Excuse me. And then we have prep day. So prep day, we've got your tools, and again, you're going to need these different tools for these different recipes based on the number here, and then you're just going to follow your prep. For recipe number 4, we want to preheat the oven to 375. While you're waiting for that oven to get to 375, you're going to get your crock pot going. You're going to do some other steps on the stove. You're going to chop some things and get them ready for baking. And then we're going to marinate and bake. This is a very short, this is our quick prep menu. It's an hour or less of active cooking time. So it makes it super simple and quick. And then the day of, we've grouped it by the actual recipe. So these are the steps that you need to take to finish the recipe and get it on the table. In this case, recipe number 1 and recipe number 3, you're actually going to do some cooking in the kitchen. Recipe number 2, you're just going to reheat and serve. Your lunch, which is the roasted pepper burrito bowl, is ready to eat. And the smoothie just needs to be blended. So this is how these menus work and how we make them as easy as possible for you to optimize your time in the kitchen with prep day and also be able to adjust recipes and eliminate them if you need to. Then one of the things that we also have included in this How to Rock Your Meal Prep section is your stocked pantry. If you have not done this before, if you've not done meal prep before, I encourage you to check this out. Please, please, please shop your pantry before you shop the grocery list in your grocery store. You will save money because there are probably things in here that you have that you maybe haven't looked at in a while. You don't know what you have and what you don't have. So we do have some bulk items. If you can buy in the bulk section, I highly suggest it. It will save you money. Even if you buy at Whole Foods, and Whole Foods is not a place you normally shop, buying in bulk, especially for ingredients that you're not sure if you like or not, but they're called for in recipes, you can try a teaspoon for the recipe, and then if you like it, you can always go back and buy more. So that's what we've got in here. I also include a tools list, which I highly suggest you take a look at. Make sure that you have some of these. And then I've got a little tip here. It is expensive to go out and just buy this entire list. So I would suggest buying 4 to 5 items, or 5 to 8 items each week. And then you can slowly grow your stocked pantry list. Some of these items are very inexpensive. Some of them are more expensive. So you can kind of combine that with some of the more expensive, some of the less expensive, and build up this really awesome clean pantry with a bunch of amazing ingredients that I hope you are going to love. So that is what we've got. And then we've also got some other resources. Please feel free to check them out. Download this. Download your menu if you're using a printed version, or download the Trello guide when you're ready. And I hope you rock your meal prep.